Hey guys, I'm really excited to share this with you. This has been something that has been hugely helpful to me in my healing journey. And I don't know why it didn't occur to me sooner, but when I look back and I think about things, there were many times when I can see how angry I really was. This is not news to me. This is definitely something that I've worked through and begun and have done pretty good at changing. But I used to be so angry about my life. I was really angry about everything, really. Where I lived, my situation, my partner, my job, my social standing, just anything and everything. I was just really angry about it all. And that was really unhealthy, obviously, to be operating from that state. But I also think about why I was truly so angry about all of those things was because ultimately I was angry with myself for feeling like a failure at living up to the standards that were set to me by other people and society. And so I was using this measuring stick that I felt that was what we measured ourselves by, from different stories and different ideas that were given to me through different people and sources, just through life. And then since I wasn't doing these things that I thought I was supposed to be doing, I felt like I was a failure. And I was really angry about that. And that caused a lot of problems for me. And I really had a hard time processing that. And I would fly off the handle so easily about the smallest little thing. And it was just not a good place to exist. And so gratefully, through time and self-realization, seeds were planted that I grabbed onto and gradually grew it into greater ideas for me about that and pulled me more into a space of love and gratitude and abundance, thankfully. And when I look at that shift standing here from where I am, coming from where I was, I can see also the correlation in my own life, in my health, my career, in my personal life, just the impact that that has had. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful. And every day I wake up and I'm just so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to be healthy. And it has taken a lot of work to get to that place where I can look in the mirror and say to myself, I love you, and mean it, and not want to cry some days when I look at myself and say that because I felt like such a failure. And when I take that measuring stick out of the equation of what society deems to be normal or what I have interpreted as that norm, I really feel so much better. And I'm not so angry anymore. And I can actually be me, and I can breathe and feel comfortable in my own skin and have so much greater inner peace. And that is just so important in our healing journey, to find that inner peace and acceptance and love of self. If we don't have that, if we're living in that place of anger and fear and hatred towards everyone else, including ourselves, but probably especially ourselves, we're never going to heal. So we have to become aware of it. We have to realize that it's there. We have to acknowledge it and begin to change it. But becoming aware of it is that first step. And then as we go, we can consciously say, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I am going to choose to react differently. I'm not going to get angry anymore, because it's such a life force suck too, right? Who wants that? I would like to extend my life and be here as long as possible to enjoy this wonderful life that I'm manifesting. Whereas before, maybe I would have wanted, I did want to check out, but that's a whole other story and a whole other thing. And that's just because I was physically ill, which is tied into all of this. But the main idea for now is, again, to allow yourself to heal from the anger. Give yourself permission to take off those identities that maybe were forced upon us from different places, and allow ourselves to be who we are so that we can have the most greater inner peace. I'd love to hear your feedback about this. Is this something that you guys think about? Is this anything that you could share with me, some ideas about how to release some of that anger more and to replace that with love? I mean, I do things like meditation, of course, yoga, breath work, journaling, gratitude practices, lots of different things to help myself get more into that state and vibration versus where I was in the anger state. But I'd love to hear from you some different ideas and suggestions as well, because it could be helpful to others too. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.